Hello, everyone. This is Lauren from FuturesTradingCompany.net, and this is a recap of our morning trades taken on December 5th, 2011. Very interesting market this morning. The market had run up very strongly during the Globex session and had made a new high just before the cash market open at 6:30 Pacific, 9:30 Eastern, of 12,183. So at the start of the trading day, all four of our trend indicators were up. We use the 60-minute chart, the 30-minute chart, the price in relationship to the daily pivot, and the 15-minute chart, all utilizing the JTHMA, and all four indicators were up. So again, we were looking for only long trades. Right out of the open here, you'll see we had the cash market open, and we had a sell-off. This is on our 89-tick chart that I'm following this. A nice sell-off down toward the 89 exponential moving average. Then a turn up in our JTHMA, and a entry signal here for a long. As you see that triggered right here on this bar at 6:33. I actually waited here for a little bit of a breakout above this this high of 12,161, and then put in a limit order at the 12,160, and was filled. Price reached a high on that move of 12,171. So we were out on our first target of 10 points on that trade, and then the market immediately sold off against us, and our last two contracts we were stopped out at break even at 12,160. Our next trade came at 6:48, and again here we had the price continued to sell off. We had a little bit of a retracement, then another slight sell-off, and here we have a nice price pattern. We call this our 1-2-3 pattern. The market had made a low, made a little swing pivot high here, and then put in a higher low. So that is a 1-2-3 pattern. We had our JTHMA turn up, and we had an entry trigger fire right here. So we took this entry above the bar, and that was an entry at 12,155. I placed our initial stop below this prior swing low. So our stop was at 12,134. That's about 21 points from our entry price. The market moved up and hit our first price target of 12,165, and our second price target at 12,170. So we got target 1 and target 2 for a total of 25 points. Moved our stop on our final contract to +5, and we're going to use either a stop out utilizing our SAR trailing stop, which is indicated here by the yellow dots, or +5 points, whichever was greater. And that's what happened. The price then turned back against our trade, and this was right at news release at the 7 o'clock time period. We had some news. I believe it was manufacturing, and it was lower than expected. So on that bar, We had a spike down and a closeout of that trade at another 5 tick profit at 12,160, and we were out of the trade. So plus 10, plus 15, and plus 5 ticks on that trade for a total of plus 30 YM points on the first 2 trades of the morning. Then after the news release and we had that spike down, I was going to wait to let the market settle down a little bit, see if we could break out of this trading range. We came into a trading range here, and you can see, and I'll scroll over, and this is what I would consider what we consider a chop zone, where we're not looking to make trades in either direction. You can see here when you have the situation, and you'll be able to start recognizing these, but when we have a small run up here, JTHMA, then a reversal, small run down, another small run out, run back up, that's chop, and we do not trade chop. It is just too difficult, and so I draw a box around what I consider to be the chop zone area, and that's indicated here on your chart that you see in blue. So I was waiting for price to break out of that chop zone, and still only looking for trades to the upside. So what I wanted to see was a breakout of this chop zone with price above the zone. Then that gives me an okay that I can now take a retracement long based on the movement of the JTHMA. We had a price breakout. Price came back with a little bit of reversal. I did not take that entry. I wanted to see a little bit more of a reversal back actually into the chop zone to be able to take a price entry. So I waited, did not take that as my initial entry. I took the entry here, indicated by the arrow, at 11,166. And I used that level because that was the prior, I went back to the prior entry signal, which had fired here while the price was still in the chop zone, and the high of that bar on that entry trigger was 12,166. So I put in a limit order to try to get 12,166. And another reason I did that is I knew my initial stop, was going to be 11,145 below this swing low. So I didn't want to risk much more than 20 points on the trade. So I was looking for the price to come back and fill me, so my initial stop loss was not much more than 20 points away from my entry, and I was filled on that trade. We got a fill at 7:34 a.m. Pacific. Price did move against us down to a low of 12,161 before turning up, and it broke above the entry bar here at 11,166. I penetrated that. We had made a new little swing low, and so I brought my stop up to below this swing point. 12,159 was that stop price, and we were stopped out at 12,159. So a loss of 7 ticks on that trade on 3 contracts. That was minus 21 YM points. So at that point in the morning, we were basically up a net 19 points, and let me scroll over to show you the rest of the morning where we were unable to take any other trades because the price just stayed in the chop zone. It didn't give us any breakouts of that zone in order to take a trade. And again, we were only looking still in the morning to take long trades because all 4 of our trend indicators were still up. And I'll just scroll over here to show you the rest of the morning. Here we were challenging the lower end of what I had identified as the chop zone. And as you can see, that's an entry signal, but it's just not a signal that we're going to take when price is contained in such a narrow range. We're waiting for price to break out and give us an opportunity to trade. So here, price did break out below the chop zone area, but again, and now I'm just going over to see what's happened the rest of the morning. Here we're into dead zone, and I would not be taking trades in any case. But as you can see, really no price movement that you can trade. And again here at 9:38, right back into the chop zone here with our price level. So only 3 trades this morning, not a banner trading morning, plus 19 YM points. That's all we could get. But the good news is because of our trading methodology and rule-based trading, we were not getting chopped up trying to take long or short trades in this really, really bad, tight chop. Have a great day. We'll post our morning trades tomorrow after we're through trading before dead zone. Anyway, have a great day and look forward to seeing you in our live trading room, which we will be opening the first part of January. If you would be interested in a free trial to that room, you can email me at lauren@futurestradingcompany.net. Indicate that you would like to be in the room when we get it open. The first 10 people who email me indicating that they would like to be in the room will have, instead of a 1-week free trial, you will have a 30-day, a full month free trial in the trading room once we get it open. Have a great day, and we'll post another chart tomorrow.